Hi everyone, welcome to LillySkyTarot, and this is the year reading for Aquarius 2016. 2016, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is our layout. So here we go. I'm going to shuffle the cards right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to set your intention, Aquarius. This is for you. Okay, so set your intention for the new year. What do you want as we shuffle? So this is a general reading. And I want to also let you guys know that the Lily Sky Tarot deck that I made, it will be on sale again. I'm just taking it down for the bit. But here it is, the card deck. So thank you guys for supporting the card deck, the first print. All right, so here we go. Aquarius, set your intention. So get yourself ready. Get something to drink, cup of tea, sit back, relax. All right, so I'm going to cut it in half, and you're going to set your intention for the year. That's it. All right. So we're going to set it up over here for space purpose. And this is 7, 8, 9. The 10th card is the final card, and so is the 11th in the way that I do it. Okay, so we'll put the deck over here. Okay, so the first card, so the main, I'm getting myself comfortable as well. So the main issue or the main theme for the year for you, Aquarius, is going to be the King of Staves. Look at that. We have the King of Staves. So the King of Staves is all about strength, and it's all about the kind of strength that you need when you feel like the odds might be against you. So maybe it's just a little bit of a feeling from this year, okay, where you might feel like the world is against you, certain situations against you. This King of Staves or King of Wands or King of Rods, it's all about you really being honest with yourself, you being good to yourself, but digging deep into who you really are, okay? And maybe even get more aware that you're in control of your life, and especially you're in control of what you believe. So it's a very deep kind of a spiritual card in a sense, where you really have to believe in yourself. And it's a belief that even though you don't see things working out right now, you don't see it right now, you believe that things will get better. Okay, so this is like trusting and just knowing, and it's like you have to have it within you before it can be possible. Sometimes it's just a strong belief in yourself. Okay, so this is the main theme for your year, is really getting in contact with yourself, being honest with yourself. All right, a lot of courage, a lot of balance. Add a lot of balance into your life. So that's the theme for the new year for you. All right, let's see what will also, wow, there's a lot of kings coming around, and I shuffled this baby really good too. So you have King of Cups, okay? And the King of Cups is more compassionate than all of the other male energies, I feel, in the deck. And the King of Cups is all about being patient, okay? So the King of Staves or the King of Wand is saying for you this year that even though things might not seem like they're working out, you really have to kind of step out on faith, okay? It's a lot of stepping out on faith this year. And then this King is saying being compassionate to yourself, yes, but also being relaxed about it too. Okay, so you have that kind of a fire energy for you water for you air signs this year, Aquarius, because the staves, the wands, the rods, they're fire energy for the staves, and the cup, water, okay, emotions, right? Also, I like to think of compassion as well. And the King of Cups is all about, like I said, yes, great compassion and also understanding. You know, understand yourself, understand what you need. Don't forget to be compassionate towards yourself. So this year this coming year is like giving a lot of love and affection to yourself. Okay, a lot of love and affection to yourself this year. This is very important and very powerful. And you want to realize that you're in control of how you give out this compassion, this caring feeling. All right, you want to know that you are in control of this. All right, the King of Cups is also reminding you again to be understanding. Understand yourself, get to know yourself better. And we kind of talked about that with the King of Staves, where it's knowing that you have your own personal power, knowing your personal power. The King of Staves reminds you. And then now the King of Cups is telling you to understand that you have this power. All right. And another great thing about the Nine of Cups that I liked is that he's relaxed. He's kind of known to just be a king that's not going to worry about anything. So know what you want to get done, get it done, keep moving forward, but don't worry about it. All right? Don't worry about it. It's not for you to worry about. All you need to do is to put yourself where you need to be and just get it done. Another great thing that I like about the King of Cups is that it's all about your success and the things that you have to go through to be successful. So what do you feel that you need to go through to be successful? Right? What do you feel you need to go through? And just let that go. Don't put any kind of thoughts in your mind of what you need to go through in order to be successful. Everyone has their own path, their own way of getting it done. You don't necessarily have to struggle through anything. All right? Just to be successful. Okay? So get rid of that thought that you have to struggle maybe to be successful, and that can kind of cause a little blockage if you're thinking that way. And it's also about being peaceful, maybe finding peace in your life. Okay, so finding peace in your life, what will bring you peace every day? Really think about that as you're setting up your new year. And another great thing that I really love about this card is that it's a helpful energy, okay? But make sure that you are not over exerting yourself with being helpful to others. All right? Don't overdo it. And find out what will make you feel peaceful, relaxed, and do that every day. It's like when you wake up, realize every day that you're here to be happy. And again, what will make you happy? And you have to think about that. And that will drag you through the year. This will guide you through the year, is a better word for that. It will guide you through the year. Now, this is your foundation, the card below. What will give you the most strength, the most stability throughout this year? And we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, this is great. So remember that everything that you're trying to get done, when I see this card, I think of secrets and withholding information, but in the most highest positive way. So if you have certain friends throughout the year, maybe you want to reconsider who you are speaking with and how you're speaking and so on. So it's all about letting things out in the right time. And again, this yearly reading could be for Aquarius, your birth sign, your rising sign, or your north node. Okay, so three types of position in your chart that can really take this information in. All right, so now let's go to the past, because I wanted to say more, but that was the main information I got from the High Priestess for you guys, is to not share everything that you're going to be doing. Maybe just one good friend is good enough that you talk with. You know, if you've had a year where you feel like you've been betrayed, backstabbed, whatever, maybe it's time for you to just get a notebook and write things down instead of conversating with people so much. Okay, so here's Nine of Staves, and Nine of Staves represents the past, and look at that. It's all about someone defending themselves. So in this picture, the guy, his shield and his mask is on the floor, but he's still standing there defending himself. His shield is down, his helmet is off his head, but he's holding his stave, Nine of Staves. Okay, so the past was about you really just defending yourself, or just protecting yourself, or just surviving by the on the edge. You're surviving on the edge, you know, where you feel like you truly had to really protect yourself or protect your energy throughout the year. So it's been a real interesting year for you, where where this represents the past. So it's like a lot of changes might have happened in your life that you weren't really planning on. Okay, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of endings to certain things, things that you didn't really want to go down that way, but it happened anyway. So with this year, what you want to realize is that you are in control. You got two major arcanas starting out. Actually, I take that back. You have three. So you have two here and you have three. So these are definite. So these are all definite positives, reminding you that you can make things happen this year for you. It's all about what you're thinking, how you allow your mind to work. Okay? So let's look at what you need to keep in your mind. Wow, you're getting all these major arcanas, and so this is like your aim, what you're aiming for. So here is the Emperor card, and this is what you're aiming for this year. Wow, your aim is to make sure that you know what you're doing before you do it, like for sure. Okay, and I don't like to use the word really for sure, but remember we talked about writing stuff down. We talked about writing things down and not really uh, trusting people so much with the High Priestess. Well, here's the Emperor, and the Emperor is all about seeing his terrain, his domain. Okay, terrain, domain, either one, and knowing your surroundings. So you can interpret that as knowing exactly what you're going into. Research things before you go into it. Ask questions. Um, Lots of research, really. And it's like you need a stronger foundation this year. For some of you, it will be financial. Others, it will be more personal, like your own self-esteem, or maybe just feeling comfortable, picking a place, an area where you feel comfortable, the people around you, and so on. So this is the Emperor card, which is reminding you that your aim is to really know everything that you're getting into, so there's no questions later. And it's also about you being upfront, so people know what you're about, especially when it comes to personal relationships. Anything that's personal to you, that is intimate to you, make sure that people know where you're coming from, so there's um, no surprises. Okay, so your future, this is in the future position. Oh, the Empress. So if this has to do with a relationship and friendship, whether it's romantic relationship or friendship, this is you getting what you want. And it's not a selfish thing. It's more of you're going to get taken care of the way that you would like to get taken care of. So you have to know who you are. You have to know what you like, what you don't like, and go from there. So the Emperor's card is all about it's the energy of getting taken care of. All your needs are met. And this year and the future is really about you feeling that sense of security, that all your needs are getting met. I'm like, I hope someone's not knocking on my door right now, but that's downstairs. Okay. So the seventh position, okay, the seventh position is yourself, either how you view yourself or um, or how you feel about yourself. Okay, and you have the Two of Coins, and this is all about chaos, but you being balanced in the midst of chaos. So this is how you view yourself. You know, you will keep yourself entertained, you'll keep yourself calm, you'll keep yourself from complete disaster, complete failure, where you feel like, okay, you can't make it through. What you do in this case is that you've pulled yourself through all of these situations that you've experienced throughout the year. So this is how you feel about yourself. Okay, so it's like the fighter, but the calm fighter, the person that's able to keep things afloat no matter what's going on. So in the others uh, spot, which is the eighth position, it's how others think of you, how others see you. Okay, or how you feel about other people as well. It could go both ways. So the Six of Swords, okay, the Six of Swords is saying that you felt that you need to really get away from people, okay? And this is the energy of this card. It's you feeling that you need to distance yourself from people. So we're going to read it for you needing to distance yourself from people first. So you feeling that you need to be away from people, really cutting ties and so on. And if you look at it in the other way, then from another person's perspective, they're going to notice that you're distancing yourself from them. So choose how you're going to distance yourself, Aquarius, from people that you feel that you don't need in your life anymore. Okay? This is very important because sometimes changes need to be made. And it's not going to be an ego-based change. It's more of a survival change and a way that you can uplift yourself throughout this year. Because if you are around people who don't know who they are and they're not supportive of you, you can't move forward. It's just very plain and simple like that. Okay? You're not going to be able to get encouragement, to feel uplifted. You're just not going to get any of those good feelings. So there is no need for you to be around people who will drain you or will take advantage of you, or whatever your personal relationship is with people that you have been friends with this year. Certain people you'll keep in your life because you know that they have good intentions towards you, and they have good intention towards themselves. They're uplifting themselves as well. So in the other position, which is the ninth position, is your concerns. What are you concerned about? What do you care about? Okay? It's also your hopes and your fears. Right now, you want good news to come in your life, but how do you get that? You have to manifest it. You have to bring it into your life. You have the Sun card, and the Sun card is always about good news coming. Okay, so good news is coming. Something good, something new is on the way. It has a young child in there, so it's like new, something new, something fresh, something uplifting. So new things are on its way for you. So just hold tight to this. Hold tight to this. Know that good things are coming and allow yourself to think positively about this. All right? And in the 10th position is usually, if you read for a 10 card reading, is usually the last card, and it's usually the outcome, okay, of the year. I like to use the 11th card and the 10th card. So you have a great one. I love this. This is Ace of Coins. So coins are also called pentacles, and they're all about earth energy. So it represents the earth energy, and earth is all of the elements in one, and it also represents money. Okay, so money is energy, right? And prosperity is energy. So whether you are physically working also, and you're also putting out positive energy, so it's kind of like law of attraction, right? So the Ace of Coins is one of the lucky tarot cards to have. Okay, so a lot of people love this card. It's one of, along with the Six of Coins, the Ace of Coins is one of their favorite cards because it represents prosperity. Okay, no, don't come up here, Luna. Okay, so it represents prosperity. So Ace of Coins is all about being on the right path, the path of prosperity, the path of success. And that's what you want this year. You want a year where you are going to be prosperous, where you are feeling like you're going to be successful. And that's what this year is for you. Okay. Now, the 11th position. Whoa, you got the Hangman. Oh my goodness. This is like, I think of this card as the deep thinker card in a sense. Along with the Hermit is kind of like that. Yeah, I know. But the Hangman, the message I love from the Hangman tarot card is your perspective, the way you see things. Okay, and he's upside down. And it's all about perspective. And you see the light. I love this. You see the light right there at the crown of his head, the sun in the horizon. You see that. And it's like that halo, that enlightenment. So it's really flipping things. If something is not working out, flip it. If you're not understanding it, look at it from a different perspective. So whatever it is that is your highest dilemma, your highest lesson right now, and it will take the shape, it will take the form of a problem, stress, and you can flip it and you can learn a lesson from it. So it's telling you this year that you're on the right path for success with the Ace of Coins. And the Hangman is saying it's all about how you look at things. There's like a quote that's like, you can change your life by just changing your mind. So it's all in the mind. It really is. It really, really is. So this is your reading for the year. Oh my gosh. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get on Periscope like I was just a couple minutes ago, LillySkyTarot on Periscope, and I'm going to type in again Aquarius because I just did this. I just signed in. So Aquarius full tarot, and I'm going to make it big so that it looks a little bit different than the other ones. LillySkyTarot. So Aquarius full tarot 2016 reading. And I'm going to hashtag, of course, LillySkyTarot. So you guys will, if you're on Instagram, you'll see this and you're like, hey, I was on Instagram. I'm not Instagram, I mean Periscope. Okay, here we go. Okay, hi guys. Hi YouTube. I'm on Periscope right now. And you guys are watching it. You can see. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so if you guys are watching live before I put this up, you can see Aquarius that you have King of Staves, and then you have the King of Cups. So your whole year theme is the King of Staves. So it's all about being honest with yourself, and if you were listening before, it's all about believing in yourself no matter what your circumstances are. And you have another king, and then you have another major arcana, a high priestess. You have the emperor. You have nine of staves. You have your future is the empress. Okay, and then as you go, let's see, you have two of coins. You have, let's see if you can see two of coins. Yeah, two of coins, six of swords, the sun card, ace of coins, and the hangman. So you'll be able to see what the reading is. Okay, so there you are, periscoping. All right, guys, I'll see you on YouTube. All right, guys, thank you guys for supporting LillySkyTarot here on YouTube. I love being on YouTube. It's so much fun. And thank you for all the subscribers. I think it's like over 3,000 subscribers. And on the 18th of December, which is a couple days from now, I will do a special video. So definitely look out for that. Find me on Periscope because I think I'll do it. That's next Friday is the 18th of December. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.